My name is Joseph Ntensibe. I'm an artist, painter, of course, generally visual artist. And I'm 74 years old, and art has been my career throughout my life. And I shifted from teaching in schools, secondary schools, and now for many years, I've been a professional artist. I work oils on canvas, and I work on very big spaces, very big canvases. I specialize in doing very big compositions, and my main themes are to do with nature and wildlife. The fact that I'm based in the tropical country, in Uganda, there is plenty of nature to see. So I try to get it on canvas, and that is my main passion. It is a message of environmental conservation, and it's a message about climate change, to give awareness to what is going on, the climate, the environmental abuse, deforestation. Basically, it's conservation. It's a message I give out to the world. And I make sure I bring all those beautiful natural forests and wildlife before they disappear completely. And if they can be documented and put in museums, art galleries, and if they can be owned by private art collectors, then we have to make something to make a reference to in future before most of it is gone. So that's my main message in doing these, big, huge forests. And I try to bring the tropical kind of environment in terms of, landscapes, in terms of, bird life and wildlife to other countries, because we have different climate, regions. What you find here in the tropics, you don't find in the northern hemisphere. And bringing the tropics into other countries, like in the Middle East or Europe or America or wherever, Asia, bringing in there what they don't have is something to look at and study, and to get to know more about what is going on in other places. It's where I got my basic education as becoming a teacher, a fine art teacher. So I got the training between 1973 and 1976, and that put me into the teaching, profession for 7 years in high school. I would say I would admit I'm reckless when I'm doing something, because normally I look for the radical approach to subjects. I try to be innovative. I don't stick to a particular kind of theme or style. I'm ever moving. Depends on the concept, the inspiration in my head. You don't do the same application to various subjects in the same way. I treat each subject as an individual subject, and I find a way of going about with it. without sticking to the same rules, same rules, same rules, same rules. And I don't like rules. Those are for schools and, amateurs, people getting started. So whichever painting, whichever new approach I get, I make sure there is some radical change. I may have the same idea, same space, same location where I get the sketches, but then they are different at different times. Basically, I work with light and shadows. That's the magic I put in my work. And every second, every millisecond, when you look at something, it changes just instantly. So you have to capture that, because in the next instant, in the next minute, it's different. As much as it would be different between different seasons. So for nature, I deal with seasons, the effect of light on on nature, but also hour by hour impressions that I get. So I'm very radical, very innovative. I don't stick on one thing. When I'm doing some work, when I'm to approach the subject, I have the concept and then I have the sketches. But the end result may change during the course of the work. The execution of the work. It changes, and what you are thinking, what was in the head, doesn't really give you the results you were looking for. But I never abandon the work. I try to test it. I try to manage it. I try to bring out something good out of that, even if it means changing the subject completely. Work itself, as it evolves, may lead you into a different direction, which is far much better than your concept. So you move along on that path. Yeah, if you get challenges, you change direction. You don't abandon the work. I've never abandoned any piece of work of mine. Instead, I transform it into something different. Yeah. Or I wait and get fresh sketches and fill the missing, gap. Very simple. When you're using materials and when you are using different colors, you get unfamiliar results, and you adopt that into your new style of execution, your new style of painting. And sometimes you find a new kind of brush, and it gives you quite a very different result. So it is explore with materials. I explore with materials, and then I get unfamiliar results, and I go along with that. It's the magic in the paintings, the magic, the drama. I try to make my paintings active, not passive. So I have to look for the drama and the magic to include in that. That's the biggest challenge. That magic and drama for me is light and shadows, the play of light and shadows, not the shapes of things. No, see, light and shadow.